Let's spin to win. A new race is in Legion TD called Jungle, and someone might end up rolling it. It's Elf for me, though, so I'm taking that. Terrific. Actually, no, I do the other side, don't I? Tyrol. Darkness Tyrol or not? I can't see if he's typing in this, actually. I've got to move my thing. I was last time. You want to re-roll then, do you? He says no. Okay, so we're going to re-roll that. I don't have enough monitors for this. I've got, like, screens everywhere to do this. So close it, but don't remove it. And roll it again. Beast mode. Well, you get what you deserve. Terrific's turn. Darkness has fallen upon Terrific instead of Tyrol. And Terrific's just going to accept it in case he gets Beast again. Not that you can get Beast because it's removed. As we remove these when a player takes them. No one's got Jungle yet. Marine. Ooh, I think I had that last time, didn't I? Does Soap want it? He says okay. Nature for Legolas. Which is it going to be? Reroll. Oh my god, he got Pirate. He's on my team now, isn't he? So we're okay. Oh, that was almost Jungle. Arctic for hot, sorry. Reroll. Doesn't want any of that. Well, there it is. It's done. Hey, I gotta obey the will. Oh, Jungle was dodged once again. We may not see Jungle. You may have to wait till next week. Demi-human. Which might be a good thing because Jungle is kind of busted at the moment in terms of balance. Do you want demi-human servers? Reroll for Jungle. He says, I don't know. Well, is that a yes or a no? If it's a no, then I close it and I roll it again. If it's a yes, then I just remove it and you take it. You'll take a reroll. You got Beast, Tyrell. Dwarf it is then, for Cerberus. Last but not least, Dark Mega. We've went through the whole Hepcat song. And he's going to be a cheeky goblin. Unless he's going to gamble. Reroll. He wants the chance at Jungle. Still a slim chance. You'll get it. And it's now a ghost. There it is. The wheel has been spun. And those are our results. And we're going to move into the gameplay. I saw it. But there's the jungle builder. Elf. Onward. I like your sass, Elf. Now, how do we play Elf? You could go with the prisoners into tanks or the sentries for just the flat deeps, but then you don't really have a tank. The novice is kind of like an early tank, but is he a tank you want? Because does he transition well enough? You can send one if you want. It's just really annoying for the enemy team. I wonder if I just play somewhat sensible, in quotation marks, and try out a novice and then upgrade it and see how much I can push. Because you should be good for the first couple of levels at least. I mean, look at that. You can't really ask for much better. You could probably get away with 4-0. You probably shouldn't, but maybe you could. I mean, he's got 52 to 60 damage. Heavy armor. He doesn't have the highest health, though.
We must act.
Greedy, greedy elf.
How may I serve?
Trust in my command.
I am ready.
But if we do that, I would have to send like a dino or something to compensate. But then again, that would make level 3 even harder. Because they'll have more time to stack up gold to send or lumber to send. Have faith in the Crusader. He kind of looks like he's going to lose to level 1 almost, so I'm a bit concerned now. I'll go a dino and even a militia.
Ready to work.
Every scrap of gold counts. I could get a prisoner, right? That wouldn't even be terrible, I don't think. It's got good damage, although it might not one-shot, which is really a big issue. It's just the fortified armor looks kind of toasty. Unless I get multiple novices and then upgrade those all for level 3. You could always do one novice and a sentry behind that. And then you're not fully committed to like tons of novices that you can only upgrade one of them anyway at the end of this turn.
Job's done.
We must act.
So I think that's a sensible play. If they send, I might still leak though, because I'm a little low.
What is your wish?
But at least that uses up the majority of my gold.
Trust in my command.
Oh, they didn't send, so I should be able to clear this. That means the YouTube comments are going to be really complimentary, because I'll be doing really well. Look at that. Complete control.
We are poised to strike.
142 gold.
We must act.
Info 2. Sentry mass is legit. Okay. 112 gold. 156
Trust in my
gold.
command.
That's enough to just upgrade the current one that I have and put down one more novice. Not that I really want the extra novice, to be honest with you. But I don't think you can even slack on the gold, because level 3 is going to slap hard.
I am vigilant.
Or
There's no time
you
to
could get the
rest.
Night Saber, but the armor type is bad for the next level. This level. And the damage isn't the best for this level. So you probably shouldn't. It's just,
I am vigilant.
it would be good for future levels, but what you really have to kind of do
Let me
is
do it.
We must act.
that. You do kind of have to just do that.
Upgrade complete.
You just got to do it. Coals. What, for later? I'll give you one colt.
Goddess agrees.
Job done.
I'll give you one. Double sentry. Okay. That's magic damage. I'm gonna start falling apart in a moment. Kill all the scorpions you can for that precious gold. Kill them all. Nah, she's not gonna get... Oh, she did. Well done. Okay, that'll do. I'll take that. Looks like the king's gonna maybe do some work. Oh, look at that. The pirates survived. Who could have seen that coming?
We are poised to strike.
Let me face
To be fair, he does have the highest value. But he's going to get all of that gold. He's going to get freaking loaded from that. Wow, that's a lot of money.
Trust in my command.
Which means more pirates. Right, I have to do another sentry now.
Which way? We must act.
Fly, Boobo.
Onward.
110 gold for a rider.
Vigilant. Which way?
Probably upgrade a night saber though. Unless you
We
do.
are poised to strike.
I don't think I would risk a druid on level 5, but I will want to get a druid eventually. I suppose I can lean towards that on level 9 to 10. You got the Legion TD knowledge to make a race tier list?
I am vigilant.
As a professional Legion TD player, maybe not. If I have a reminder of all the units for each race, then I can have more of a judgment. But sometimes there are units of each race that you just never play because you know they're kind of crap. So you can't... Well, apart from... Yeah, I guess you could just say it's shit, but you don't truly know that unit very well because you just skip it most times because you know it's not the greatest. Oh. Thank you. How did they get past? That doesn't normally happen. Quick,
Trust in my
anti-stuck.
command.
Stop him from getting his pigs back. Yeah, some furries. Oh, I've got 3 gold.
We must act.
230 gold. It's lulling you into thinking maybe try the druid, but no, it's a debate. But you will be left over with quite a bit of gold. I think I might get my ass
Poised to
kicked.
strike. Show me the path.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. Screw it. Can't, 70 gold, I can't do much. Unless I just sell the novice. I think you could just sell the novice. But then again, it's still kind of useful for like level 7. And I don't really like the Moon Guard. I might keep this guy. I'll see how we go. I think 670 might be a bit risky. But Night Saber might be able to carry me. So let's see what happens. Trust the Night Saber. I think Night Saber will carry this, yeah. Pretty dominated actually.
We must act.
See that, for example, Moon Guard. I'd like never build the Moon Guard unless I absolutely have to. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's a trash unit. They're super strong now, are they? I didn't read the patch notes if that's changed. Wow, 45. Kind of makes me want to be greedier. Shockwave did a good job on those birds though. Soften those up. I mean, they almost haven't even lost a life. I think the Furbolgs are going to make it so they lose a life, but they almost kind of got away with it. Because they got some heavy armor, so the Furbolgs was a pretty good send there.
We must act.
The Druid really wants to be played, but I just got to keep saying no.
Guide me.
Problem I have with that... level 6 is easy. Screw it.
Vigilant.
Just go Night Sabers all the way.
We are poised to strike. In position.
Cerberus has interest in placement. These dwarves don't like bunkering to the side. They want to be out in the open. They're Hillsbred dwarves.
We must act.
Hinterlands dwarves.
As I thought.
They're so fucking good, these units. Terrific, really getting greedy on these push.
We are poised to strike.
I got a lot of lumber to use. I got a lot of catching up to do. Burgle OP.
Someone
Trust
call
in
for
my
the doctor?
command.
300 gold. Now is the time for the Moon Guard then, eh?
Build more farms.
You want to test the Moon Guard?
Lumber is required.
If I get lumber in time, I'll test it.
More lumber is required.
Don't make me regret it though.
Is required. More lumber is required. More lumber is required. More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
I am vigilant.
Build more
Ah, yes, I can afford it.
Build more
Yes, boss.
farms. Build more farm. Research complete.
As I thought.
I think if it's too far at the front, it might waste it, even though it can hug the side. This still keeps it somewhat behind these two, or in line with them. Looks like they, yeah, they haven't sent. That fan of nice looked like it did nothing. She's still alive, just about. The upgrade is where it's at. Oh, great. So that's probably going to cost 350 gold. They got a lot of king upgrades. We're being kind of mean this time. Going a bit hard on them.
Trust in my command. The goddess agrees.
194. So 350 gold for that upgrade.
I am ready.
Speak your mind.
What do you want?
I guess you really can. I can end up just selling this now. I mean, if you've got that,
I'll have it up in no time.
and then I can finally make way for my druid. But
We are
yeah,
poised to strike.
maybe I still don't sell it. I can find a way.
I am vigilant. Onward.
I can find a way around this.
Leading the way. The goddess
Job done.
agrees.
Upgrade complete.
I did forget.
Trust in my command.
Cheeky bit of business. It's been ages since doing the anti-stock. It's a bit of a cheat anti-stock.
Research complete.
We are poised to strike.
You got distracted, and now you let those acolytes go.
We are poised to strike.
What do you mean now? We need the delay. You didn't try to calculate it with like sending one privateer so he could kill like a few acolytes before getting killed.
We must act.
184! The druid! No!
More gold is required.
I'll have to just not build anything so I can definitely afford to get a druid and then upgrade it because it's 420 gold, I think.
Waiting on you.
It's pretty good. First 5 attacks of the rider deal plus 40 damage. It's only like 120 gold in total for a rider.
Trust in my command.
Seems fairly effective.
Our allies' town is under siege.
Saved up for the Flamebeard. Well, we're going to send mass sentries, was I, on 10?
Someone call for the doctor?
I'm a bit far from the mic. Depends how quiet I'm talking.
Someone call for the doctor?
I'm leaning back a bit in the chair.
Someone call for the doctor?
You can always download the map just using my YouTube link, Kato, for direct strike. I always put a link in the video description below to the map played, if I can, unless it really doesn't let me do it.
Someone call for the doctor? Someone call for the doctor?
I'm just sending nothing but sentries. 511 gold.
Trust in my command.
That's a heck of a lot.
Leading the way.
Job done.
Once again, he gets in the way. Because if I sold him,
Upgrade.
nah, I'd have 110 gold. It still wouldn't be enough. Just do another sentry. I should really overkill level 10. I can't see how I could lose on level 10. So I don't know, I'll just
More gold.
save up instead for push greed. Will I regret it? I don't think I will. I think we're going to be alright.
Someone call for the doctor?
Because we got gold from them leaking on like level 7, which is basically making a difference. Otherwise, I wouldn't normally have this much value.
Our allied town is under siege.
Look at him melt. That's why we get the Sork. Well, they got 13 there. Guess the fun thing about anti-stuck is just to mess around with the
Poised to strike.
AFK units.
As I thought.
Let's see if they survive or not. I think we've gone quite hard on them, so... The king is, yeah, he is really Chad. Because they basically haven't sent anything. They've gone like full-on survival. Looks like he's gonna be okay. I mean, they'll have the income from the king, but they won't have as much greed. Sending. Yeah. If you want to read, that's okay. He's trying to... Now I say no. Yeah, you can read. Because they lost another life there on top of that. Yeah, we got way too much of a push. It is what it is. It's just the way the game goes. And those YouTube comments, they're all like, oh, the skill of Legion TD. Nah, it's a lot of it's luck, and you know it. Deep down in your heart in YouTube, you know that's the truth. Host pick, and you're going to get your jungle. I thought about it, but I changed my mind. Now we can see how scuffed jungle is. There's a serpent. I like to show you off these units, but this race is kind of bad. And last time I tried to do a video on this, it went so badly that I couldn't show it because I knew the YouTube comments were going to be so angry. But I do know the monkey's fairly good at the start. It's basically a slightly worse water elemental that costs more. Banana boomerang. Banana based attack that bounces to 2 additional units. Also bounces to 1 friendly unit, healing it for 2 health. Ah, so if you have 2 of them, then it's quite good. So they heal each other. Gotcha. Can he heal himself? Because I wondered that. I thought they were healing themselves actually last time. So maybe there's no unit for it to bounce on. It bounces onto itself. But it does say 1 friendly unit nearby. Tick was very good actually at the start. Because it life steals. So if he's going to be a bit greedier and try freeze 0 or something, Tick can be quite good. It leeches blood. Which is pretty effective early on. Since the damage intake isn't too high. Got a panther over there. He's got like some sort of pulverized kind of cleave thing going on. Double monkey over here. And there's the giant tick over here. Which did quite well. But the monkeys have cleared too. That's really creepy because they're the same animation as the kids in Warcraft 3, which are already quite creepy. Kind of want to be greedy with the extra wisps, but then I don't really want to build these 2. Like, rough terrain is a really weird one. It slows down the enemy and does damage to them, but only if they're standing on top of it. You could maybe use it to slow down half, but... And the serpent is pretty terrible, to be honest with you. I don't know if I want to risk sucking. Oh, I can't even afford it anyway. I'm going to do a 3rd monkey then. Screw it. It's too risky. I'm 1 gold shy. You would have to send a militia to do the gorilla. If you've ever played Legion TD2 on Steam, the serpent is like... There's a character in Legion TD2 that gets faster attack. Well, actually, it's not exactly the same type of unit, but... Once it reaches a certain health pool or something, it attacks really quickly. This one just attacks really quickly at the start. Like its first 15 attacks are like super fast, and then it just slows down, and then you upgrade it and its first 25 attacks are fast. But it's kind of a vulnerable unit, and I don't know how you can sort of protect it enough that it wouldn't get killed before it gets those 25 attacks off or whatnot. Terrain got to be used where your tank is. Yeah, that's easy to say, but you can't always guarantee where the tank is. Was that Cerberus getting too greedy? Trying to profit from my triple monkey. Hey, Ten's Wheelchair Dream. Thank you very much there for the sub. That was the chap that said that if I won the Legion TD game... Oh my gosh, all that gold. Monkey's bringing in the cash. And I got 152 gold with the extra wisp I'm building, which means gorilla. He's a big lad. Yeah, he said if we won, then he'd sub, or if we lost, then he'd want to get banned. So 13 to 25 damage there. Gorilla is still ranged. Okay, good. Gets 25 more range. Like 55, 255 more health or something. A significant bit more damage. This now heals up to 9 instead of the 2. I guess it's worth it because the damage increase seems pretty significant. The damage change is big. So I guess it could be that 110 gold for a monkey isn't particularly good, but like 260 gold for like the gorilla is actually a pretty good package. Proton in TD2. I think that might be his name. It's been a long time since I played it. Keeps pushing. He's trying to imitate me. Maybe go 5. Or... the longer he has to wait to send, he's not getting income for it, so... He's... acceptable. I should be good on level 4, so I think I can be really greedy. At least they're throwing bananas and not something else. I like the gorilla. I like the way he looks. He's a good lad. The ticks look creepy as hell. Although kind of cute as well at the same time.
Don't worry. Be happy.
258 gold. How far does the greed go? Mystic is a weird one. I think Mass Monkeys. Because they'll be good for level 7. Pretty good. Pretty good. Trust in the monkey.
Don't worry. Upgrade. Be happy.
I mean, I can send a Dark Troll as well, but maybe we should save it. I guess he really wants that income.
Let the killing begin.
Let's see. Cerberus is stealing everything. Unit glow. It sounded like a pig when it died. It's hard to know where I should put that rough terrain. Oh my gosh. There's some gold coming there. Because I haven't seen where the front line is going to tank properly. If you know what I mean. Because there's monkeys that be in range, the mobs come to you, but when you're got tanks, they walk in front. Those monkeys just raking the cash. Maybe just nothing but monkeys. I'm trying to show the race, but at the same time, they're just so OP. Or at least, seemingly good. I don't trust the Mystic to do his job. I think you just keep getting monkeys. I do. Because the more of them you got in like a row, the harder it is for the enemies to surround them as well. Okay, I'm going to have to look up that meme now, aren't I? The question is can I actually get the clip I'm looking for from YouTube on the first try? Or is it always going to be something I don't want?
Someone already knocked
3 engine 25. You could put a Panther down. I think that would be fine for level 7 as well. Kind of probably suck on... Oh, it's got unarmored, which is weird. That is unusual, isn't it? We'll try the Panther. If not, you could easily do another gorilla, which is very tempting.
Job's done.
That's like a shouty one, but it's not the original. I've got it set up. We're ready. Whoa, I'll get my ass kicked. Yeah, this race is tough. Because even with 1080 value, which is quite a lot for that. Although then again, I got 7-1. Oh wow, look at that. That's the upgrade. Happy looking tiger. Whoa, holy shit. Grab them all, Legolas. Grab all of them. Come on, lumber. Cerberus, you better give it control. Shit. Cerberus. Click off king. Can't get the king off him. It's like the last player who should have the king control. And it's the player that's got the king control. Just do something. Oh, fuck. He's just fucking wildly swinging. Okay. Legolas got it. Got the same issue. Maybe that's a bonus feature in this one. Alright, if the monkeys do well next turn, then I'll play the clip. Which they probably should do. We got a mighty push. I didn't leak that much considering I got 7-2, because I got some kills earlier with thanks to Monkey. I kind of wanted to show the giant tick, but it's a bad level to do it. So I can't. And I can't afford the mystic. So it looks like it's going to be another monkey soon. I could do it.
Build more farms.
Snack.
Build more
I'm going to regret it, but I can do it. If I put it at the back, maybe it doesn't get killed straight away and it can get its attacks off. Maybe that's how you're supposed to do it. You can't really have it at the front. If I put it there, it's still too close to the front, I think. It's a serpent. It gets 15 attacks, or 10 attacks at 250% attack speed. And then this one gets like 20 attacks at 250% attack speed. It's kind of slow. He should be quicker as well, really, so he can get in there fast. Well, you don't want him. Yeah, look at him. See his mana, and I put him right at the back there. He only just about used up all his mana before getting killed there. So I think it's a bit of a bad unit. I don't know how. Maybe it should have some sort of poison in Venom or something. I don't know. To compensate.
More lumber is required. More lumber is required.
More range. A small amount of range or something. Yeah. Because a snake can leap out quite well. Did you go to Saul Garub, Legolas? People farm for that mount for ages. And you just get it first try. 360 gold. I was looking at the gold I had. Giant tick, lol. I guess I better show them off. It's 190 gold if I remember correctly to upgrade the giant tick. Yeah, look at that. So 40 to 46 damage. It steals life. Generates more blood at lower health values. So you get the extinctor. Try the terrain. Well, let's see where these guys fight. Because we've got two sort of tanks at the front now. He has siege damage, this guy. He's got the BattleNet Eye icon. He kind of does look cute. Looks like a character from... It looks like a bug from Half-Life, if I'm not gonna... If you ever played Half-Life, kind of reminds me of that. It's the sort of creature you'd have in Half-Life. So they're basically fighting here. So if I put the rough terrain here... So it's kind of like... just above this green spot here. I should send, really. Are we sending? I guess we're not sending. Right, rough terrain about here, basically. Or here. Let's see here. 261 gold. So slows down the ground units by 30%, 1.25 damage per second, and 240 range. That's amazing. We can try the Mystic as well. I don't know whether to get a bunch of serpents, although I don't have the... Can't do it anyway. There's the Mystic. Attracts 3 wasp swarms to attack nearby enemy units. So it's kind of weird. He's just basically a magic damage character. I don't exactly know how it works. Yeah, like and subscribe. Like the video and subscribe. Well, one of these guys has got to the left-hand side, which is pretty oof for my monkeys. So rough terrain's not working on that one. Man, I'm not even going to kill 2. Yeah, that sucks. Classic frickin' level 10. Honestly. Pinches. I like the name Pinches. I'm trying to show off the units a little bit here, so I'm taking a hit. But otherwise, I probably would have upgraded the Panther, maybe. Saved a bit of money from level 9 and just upgrade the Panther at least. And then something else. There's quite a few kings there. Oh, are we upgrading the king? What are we up to? I got 555 lumber. I'm just sitting on, chilling on. How's the king looking? He's pretty strong. I don't think we do need to upgrade the king necessarily. Be impatient. I think the king can take it. Okay, well if Legolas wants to do that, then I'm going to do it. I think you can take it. 250 gold, so 6 gold shy on that. I'll just be greedy then. I'll just take the greed. What's rough terrain gonna do? I'm gonna upgrade rough terrain. It's jungle terrain now. 60% slow to air and ground. I don't think the first one actually slowed down air. So it's anti-air, the old terrain. Slowing them down. Where? I don't think it comes with us, does it? Well, we got a pretty good ball here, actually. It's worked quite nicely. Witch Doctors have a bit of a Lord of Darkness kind of vibe to them. This bigger unit just hitting from range from the back. Okay. Well, I haven't played the clip yet, so I better start playing it now. Been banking on this clip for ages. There you go. I can't remember if he actually says it. He does say it in the movie, doesn't he, I think? Eight together strong. It's been a while since I've seen those movies. There's the rough terrain. I mean, the rough terrain works well with range units, so monkey. If you get a lot of range units and maybe a couple of tanks to keep them distracted. I still have a bit of an issue with them going on the left-hand side, though. Look at him. Look at him! I'm going to force you to look at him, whether you like it or not. Playing hardball, are you? What about you? Oh, there we go. Okay, bear with me. I'm promoting the tiger for now. For now.
Upgrade complete.
Wrong one. What happened to my Warcraft 3? There it is. Can I not have both at the same time? Ah, I think it's not letting me have both at the same time for some reason. Oh well, it was worth a shot, but I got cucked. My creativity got cucked. Maybe if I do a window capture instead of game capture. Take two. Yeah, window capture works better. Game capture just resets for some reason. We don't need the chat thing anymore. Also, it's blocking.
I got the righteous groove.
There we go. It's almost as cute as a pig. Like the video if you like the little extinctor here. Type in the YouTube comments how much you like the extinctor. $245 gold. 250 gold. Just was a little bit shy. We need another tank. I would do another Panther if I could, but I don't think I can afford it. I really do kind of want a Panther. I'm going to do as Mystic because I can get away with it this turn. In fact, I feel like I could get away with not building anything this turn. Is this the turn I could be super greedy on?
Be happy.
Screw it. Mega greed. Really don't need 7/6, but I want to put a Panther. I don't want to put another cute little guy here. Sending, are we? Oh. What now? What are we doing? Okay, well, off we go then. What are you sending? You going to start sending then so I can see what to send? Oh. I thought when you said it like that, I thought you wanted a behemoth. That's the monkey one. Gorilla. Oh god, he's so cute.
I hear you, man. I got the righteous groove.
759 gold. That's a fair bit. That could be enough to get actual Panther and then upgrade it as well. Yeah, look at that. So the Panther has devastating attack, deals additional damage, rupture to nearby units. Each damage increases, rupture. You can read that in your own time. There's too much math going on with that, but just assume that it's good. Some good form of cleave, basically. I'm going to get another rough terrain next to this one, like here. Just in case they try to sneak around, it would be harder for them to do it.
Job's done.
Shit, send a gargoyle, quick. Just in time. Yeah, the 2 tigers is so much better. My lich, my extinctor is down. I've got to find another extinctor quick. Any extinctors left? There we go. I found one. The jungle's doing a bit better now, so maybe it had some changes since the last time we tried it. Wow, she's just racing ahead. King's got 30-20, so he's like maxed. Hey, Cerberus got 7-6, and I wasn't supposed to go 7-6. BS. May as well up King now, mightn't we? Because they're only going to send at some point. Have they even lost a life yet?
Don't worry. Be happy. Happy Jama.
Recovered. I think you could just...
More fun.
Tiger's pretty good. It's pretty good. If it lives long enough. But if you've got rough terrain, I think it helps it live.
Got the righteous
So I think just get mass mystics. Because they're range units, pretty much.
Build more farms.
So that's like your DPS whilst they're slowed. Because I think the rough terrain works well with the ranged stack.
Job's done.
Don't worry. Be
More
happy.
gold is required.
I'm finding a lot of the time I'm just, although it's hard to predict, I'm just a little bit shy in the amount of gold I kind of need. But then that's often the way with Legion TD. Oh my gosh, look at that. I guess the jungle thing entangles them as well. It's pretty good actually. It's pulling its weight a little bit. It clearly is really good once you've got some actual units behind it. Yeah, it's color coordinated, as most Warcraft 3 things tend to be. Basically like a Baneling thing at the back. I'm getting so much gold at the end of this. I think I can do one more Panther. Oh, I'll just go crazy on the ranged.
Who you wanna kill? What you want?
Wow.
You want axe?
Wow. Unfortunately, I'm going to get the food, but I can afford it. So actually, it's fine. So the Mystic is 3 wasps, and then this guy is... Oh, maybe he was the one that did entangle, actually. I thought maybe it was this for a second, but it wasn't.
Who you wanna kill?
He's got the entangle, which obviously works quite well with that, because it sticks them in place on top of the jungle terrain temporarily.
Upgrade complete.
Mass magic damage is not going to be too good on level 17 though, so I should probably make some more leeches. Extinctors. On range levels, the terrain doesn't do so well, so it's a bit of a gamble, really. Level 17, I'm going to have to run into the mobs as well. I mean, they'll come to me, but there'll be demons and stuff.
I got the righteous groove.
Right.
I feel you, man.
Job's done.
That's dingo.
111 gold.
Done.
I got
Upgrade
the
complete.
righteous groove.
260.
Be happy. You wanna kill? Happy Jaman.
More gold is required.
I don't think a monkey. I guess a mystic then. And a snake.
Feel you, man.
Job's done.
Hear you, man.
Job's done.
Alright, Apaki.
I hear you,
You
man.
made me sound racist there for a moment. Wait, they didn't send? What are they up to? They're gonna try to get 18. Well, I've stayed at 7.5 because I thought they were going to send at some point, so I wanted to go a bit more defensive. Lost out on my greed points, although I still got really good income, so it doesn't matter. We actually lasted a lot longer than I thought.
I got the righteous groove.
I'm going to just keep going with
Build
these.
more farms.
Don't worry. Be
Build
happy.
more farms. Build more farms. Build more farms. Build more farms.
Trusting in the mystics.
What you want? Happy Jaman.
Job's done.
Unless I get one more panther.
Happy Jaman.
How much was a panther?
You bet Trixie.
If I sold that one, I don't have enough.
Hear you, man.
I'll just do one panther and then upgrade this.
Got the righteous groove.
Upgrade complete.
Is that the quarrel face? That's how long he lives now. They still haven't sent. They're just teasing us now. That was interesting. If I click between the colours when the combat's happening, it doesn't change. But at this stage, if I click on the red one and then click on the blue one, it will change from red to blue.
I hear you, man. Das Dingo.
More effective against large targets. Deals 5 bonus siege damage per 100 max health.
I got the righteous groove. Abby Jaman.
Upgrade complete.
Trixie. Sweet.
Get another tick then. Tick, 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 tick.
Job's done.
Boom. 7-8 on terrific. That might be a bit overkill.
I feel you, man.
I wonder if they're smart enough to not all use their jungle entangle at the same time. Unless you just put like a gap between them. But you can't really delay them catching up to do their entangle that much. So say for example entangle lasts for 3 seconds. You're only going to be able to delay them by like a second or something by putting them further back. But if you put them too far back, they might not aggro at all. Properly at least. And it's still good just to have them auto-attacking as fast as they can, rather than delaying it too much. So.
I feel you, man.
I think the mass entangle thing's kind of could be busted, really. If you can just keep getting enough of them, they just keep doing it.
Build more farms. Build more farms. Research complete.
I got the righteous groove. Das Dingo.
Upgrade complete. Job's done.
Abby Jaman.
Upgrade complete.
194 gold. Doesn't give me much to play with.
You be Trixie. Sweet. Don't worry. Be happy.
Job's
More
done.
gold is required.
Right. They did do a send. A couple of shaman. Look at the entangle. It's actually... Oh my god, it's affecting the units at the back. Huge. If you have enough of them, you might have a couple left over to do another entangle. That's not worked out for me though, has it? I actually got destroyed here. Despite having 6,400 value. It started off well, but didn't go very well after that. If there was a way I could just make that entangle a bit more fair. Yeah, I think we're in trouble. Yeah, that's a bit much to fight against, isn't it? Yeah, there's no way you're going to kill that. There's no chance. I had the highest value though, so I was doing the best I could for the team. Unlike some others. GG though. The Turtles won. Well, that was the jungle race, so hopefully you enjoyed it. Do leave a like if you enjoyed it. Why did Terrific leak 64? Because he went like 7-8 or something. Stupid. So, yes, a couple of players were basically kind of team killing there.